good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I'm not exactly sure what I'll be doing today, like for the full day, but I know that I want to get the new dirt mixed finally because I have what I need to make it, and then I'll be able to plant like the basil seeds and the money tree or money plant, whatever that is called. It's different than the actual tree that I've had for a while. But it's called the same thing, I think. I don't remember its exact name, but that's what I think the package says. And the other two seeds that I got for Easter. So yeah, I want to get the soil mixed, but besides that, I honestly don't know what I'll be doing, and I have not forgotten. I still want to do a little bit of a room tour. My room has been an absolute mess lately, so that's why I haven't done it, but trust me, I have not forgotten. I do want to do it. I just haven't, one, gotten a chance, and two, my room has just been a mess. But I will get it eventually, I promise. When that eventually is, I have no idea. Like if it's today, tomorrow, next month, a couple months from now, I don't know, but I am planning on doing it eventually because I do want to show you my space and everything. I just haven't, like I said, haven't had a chance. But right now I'm gonna go head downstairs and do a walk or run, I'm not exactly sure, a little bit of both maybe, on the treadmill because it is May and I completely forgot yesterday when I went downstairs. I remembered when I was on the treadmill that it is May, which means I do a 5K every day. So yeah, I remembered that yesterday and I did do it, so I'm going to be doing that again today, and I hope you're having a good day so far, and I will see you in a second, probably when I mix up the soil. I wanted to show you what I'm using to make my soil that I use in literally every single one of my plants. A couple of the older ones do have some perlite mixed into it because they were in other plants and the perlite was still fine, so I just mixed it in the soil that I already had. The mix that I start out with, now that I've figured out what I like using best for my plants, it's very simple, and I really like it a lot because it lasts for a really long time and it doesn't hold on to a ton of water, so the roots don't rot as easily as like with regular soil, and it doesn't like get as compacted, is that the right word, as regular soil does either, and it doesn't like get hydrophobic as easily either, and I don't know why. It just works really well for me. I use this stuff. It's not always this brand or anything, this is just what I got. And obviously nothing in this video is going to be sponsored in any way, shape, or form. This is just what I use, and these are just what the store had when I went. But this is the main base of the soil that I use. It's a coconut coir brick, and I'll show you how I hydrate it here in a second. I also use sand, so I use coconut coir and sand, and that's it. I just mix those two things together and I put it all in a bucket, and then I just have the soil ready for whenever I need it. This is what I use just to put the soil in the pots. It's a really old cup that we got one year at Disney, and I used to, I really enjoy this set, but then we put it in the dishwasher, and I don't know if you can tell, it melted a little bit. It was a set of 4, and this is the only one that somewhat survived, so yeah, that's why I use that. I just really like this cup, and it can't be used for anything else, but it still works great for soil. What do I need for this? 4.5 quarts of water, whatever that equals to in cups. I'll figure that out in a second. Got that. I was right. It is in here. I am so smart sometimes. This is my 1 cup thingy that I thought I lost when I needed to make the coconut coir mix that I found last week, and I could only find my 1/2 cup. It's in here. I just figured I'd look with my plant stuff and hoped for the best, and it was in here. Oop, that sink is occupied. I'll fill it up over here then. All right, so 4.5 quarts equals 18 cups. So I am going to be here for a while. 1. Now I just have to wait a few minutes for that to absorb some of the water, and then I will break it up and mix it in because the center doesn't really have much of the water in it, and then that'll be all set and ready to go. There's a little bit in there that's still a little bit dry right there and there, but otherwise it's pretty much all absorbed the water. That absorbed it really quick, which is nice. Sometimes it takes a really long time. Another really good thing about these bricks, also I don't know if I'm saying the coconut coir or anything right, but that's what they are. But a really good part of having this, or perk I guess, of having the concentrated bricks in this tiny little form. They're very easy to store, and bugs are, you know, they're still likely to get in there. There's a chance, obviously, but it's a lot less likely when it's in this dry brick than if it was in the bag, like a normal bag of soil. And this is just a bag of sand. It's called desert sand, but I cut the actual name of it off. But it's just a desert sand, and this is 5-pound bag. And I'm just gonna dump it in the bucket with the soil and then mix it. That definitely did not take any time at all. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. Normally the coconut takes a lot longer to absorb the water, but today it didn't seem to take long at all. Oh yeah, I need to get the lid back on. When you do this like fresh, and if you have a sealing lid like this one does, don't put it on all the way, like leave a little bit of a gap in it so that way the air can escape. I have learned when there's a lot of fresh water in there not to fully close it. There's a better look at what the soil looks like with better lighting, because it was a little dark in the bathroom because I didn't turn on the light. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's literally just the coconut coir and sand. And yeah, that's all I do for all my plants. This does need to be mixed fairly often because the sand is heavier than the coconut, so it'll fall to the bottom. But now that the soil is all ready, I can plant the rest of my plants. I have the lunaria. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's this. I'm not sure what they are, but they are very pretty. But I'm curious about what they'll look like, so I'm excited to plant these. And then I also have basil, marigold, and some zinnias. And then everything that I have in seed form will be planted. Oh, let me show you how the seeds that I've already planted are doing today that sprouted yesterday, because those little guys are really sprouting so fast. I'll take the lid off for now and show you what they look like. I'm gonna put these little guys underneath the grow light because they are definitely leaning towards the sunshine just a little bit, but this is the dill, and yeah, they have definitely sprouted, which is super exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna put these guys underneath the grow light so that way they grow more straight up and down instead of leaning a bit to the side there. And these are the flower leaf thing that I can't pronounce the name of. I'm gonna probably leave their lid on, but I'll take it off for you to see right now. There are a ton of them in there, but they're still super tiny, so I'm gonna keep their lid on for a little bit longer, probably until tomorrow, and then I'll be able to take it off. But yeah, no bugs in these plants, which is very exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna be getting up to next, honestly. If I get up to anything, I will show you what I do. Otherwise, I will see you in a second when I get to knitting. The rain feels so good. There's a good thunder for you. I'm working out, by the way, and it's like 85 degrees out here. It's amazing. It's time to knit, and I am still using the yellow yarn today, so I did the first row without recording. That rain was so nice. I really enjoyed it. It was raining when I was working out, so you know, I was out there anyway, so I decided to go out and actually get rained on. Sometimes, you know, you just have to go out and stand in the rain, and yeah, I very much enjoyed that, more than I thought that I would. I needed that. It was interesting how much I did. But as for the rest of the day, honestly, after that, not too much else happened. It was a fairly relaxing evening / afternoon. All of the dill is now standing more upright instead of leaning towards the window so much. I hope that it will grow, you know, more standing up as it gets taller. Those little guys really wanted some light, so yeah, I figured I'd move them underneath more consistent light. They are right there. They're the green right there. So yeah, they seem to be enjoying it a little bit more. They look like they're standing up a bit taller as of right now, which is very good. And yes, more of them are sprouting very quickly, and there aren't any bugs, which is interesting. So I guess they were just in maybe like, I don't want to like, because it's kind of gross, but maybe the bugs were in the seeds of the spicy bell peppers. I don't know how else they would have gotten into the container besides like through a tiny gap, or if they were in the seeds or in the soil, but I have that same soil in all the rest of my plants, so that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I have no idea. It's very strange. The one little spicy bell pepper is still hanging in there, but not very well. I'm gonna wait until it gets healthier, if it does, to show you it, because yeah, right now it's just not looking very good and I don't want you to see a sad little plant. And now that I have the soil all mixed, I'll be able to plant my next seeds. Which one should I do next? I have some marigold, zinnias, lunaria, the money plant, or some basil. I'm thinking the basil because that one says to plant it the earliest, but I'm not sure. I'll do them all within a day or two, so it really doesn't matter that much. I'm just excited that I'm able to again now that I have some soil. Like, the containers are still over here ready for them. I just didn't have enough soil to cover them if I was to plant them, so that's why I haven't yet. When I played Animal Crossing this morning, by the way, it was before Nooks opened. So I got the Nook Mile, or not Nook Miles, I got the Bell vouchers from yesterday's event in the mail, and I forgot to sell them because I didn't get a chance to play again once the Nook store was open, and I wanted to get the full value from it instead of selling at the box outside of the store, because you get like 20% less from out there instead of going inside. For this one, I wanted to get the like full value and be able to tell you how much it was. So yeah, I didn't sell those yet. Hopefully I'll get a chance to play when the store is open tomorrow, and then I'll let you know how much that sold for, because I'm genuinely curious as well. I never actually buy them, so I have no idea. The only Bell vouchers that I've ever gotten have been from that event. It's still very hilarious to me, by the way, that there is only one little teeny tiny row of gray on this blanket, and probably it will be the only one, because I doubt that there will be any gray used in December, because that's when the coldest chance will be. I highly doubt that we'll actually be able to use it again, so the fact that there's only one little row is very enjoyable to me, and it very much stands out. But this is what the blanket, I have to hold it from the center because it's getting a little bit heavy and the needle is bending a little bit when I hold it from the edges. But yeah, this is what the row looks like for today with all of the yellow on there. And this is what all of the blanket looks like now. I seriously cannot believe how long this is getting. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed your day today no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it does not matter. I just hope you had a good day today, and I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. So we will figure it out together, but I'm looking forward to spending some time with you. And until then, I hope you have a good day, and thank you so much for spending some of your day with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later.